In chapter two of Mindsets, Inside the Mindsets by Carolyn Dweck, she goes into talking about the mindsets and what exactly they all entail and builds up a good foundation for the rest of the book. So she starts out by talking about learning and intelligence and how intelligence is something that's not just given to us. It's something we have to earn through hard work and effort. She also talks about growth and how we should never turn down an opportunity to learn, and people with a growth mindset will not turn down an opportunity, but people with a fixed mindset might if it makes them look less smart. This is shown through the University of Hong Kong, where they offered English classes to people who didn't know English all that well, in a university where English was the main language that all their courses were taught in. People with a growth mindset took advantage of this and learned their English then and thrived later on, while people with the fixed mindset were too embarrassed to take advantage of this and suffered later on. So she also talks about growth and priority and how you should challenge people to do better, and how fixed people will put people up on a pedestal and worship them, while people with a growth mindset will push people and challenge them to be the best version of themselves. She also talks about the CEO dilemma and how a lot of CEOs fall into this trap of thinking the short-term goals are the best option and the easiest way to success, when in reality it's actually the long-term goals that may not prove as successful, provide as many results right away, but will provide more results in the long run. She also talks about stretching and growth and how people push themselves, and how the fixed people will stay comfortable and stay in an area where they know what's going on. They're not going to push themselves outside of their comfort zone. She talks about effortless success of the fixed person and how that's what they strive for. They want effortless success. They don't want to have to work at it, and how people tend to praise people who have effortless success in general. How people who work harder and put in that more time don't receive as much praise, even though they might have worked twice as hard and proved something even more valuable. And she also talks about potential and how it's not set but earned. And then fixed, how they want to be special. They want themselves to be different. They want something about themselves to stand out in general. They don't want to be normal. They want to be standout. They don't want their hard work to speak for themselves. They just want to be special without the effort. So the quote I really liked from this chapter was, "Failure can be a painful experience, but it doesn't define you. It's a problem to be faced, dealt with, and learned from." So failure isn't something that we should be ashamed of. It's not something that we should hide from, but it's something that we should embrace, because we can learn from it and we can build off of it to become more successful and learn from our mistakes and have the knowledge of that experience and put it into other experiences we have later on that will prove useful. So, in my own words, effort is the time and energy that people put into a task. It's how much they're willing to sit down and work at something to get the results that they want. So, how does a growth mindset influence that in comparison to a fixed mindset? Well, a growth mindset person will take that as a challenge and look for ways they can work harder to get the goals that they want, find ways that they can keep working at it, while a fixed mindset person might just give up because they don't want to put the effort in. They want it to come easy to them. They want it to be fast. They want it to be something they don't have to work at. Well, a growth mindset person will relish the challenge and work harder to achieve their goal. So if I was in a leadership position, I would implement initiatives to encourage effort and establish a growth mindset just by rewarding people who have put the time and effort into something and have succeeded, even if they fail, or even if they failed, if they've taken the time and effort to do something and proven that maybe this wasn't the best option for us, but they worked hard at it and proved that their effort and time and everything went into that, then they should be rewarded for that, because they, in the end, as long as it wasn't without effort and without trying, they proved something useful. They proved that whatever you thought it was wasn't going to work anyways and save you the trouble of that in the long run. But I believe that would be one of those things that just really helps with people's overall commitment and mission to the mission and vision, because people want to know that their effort and time was useful and that they are rewarded for that, that we appreciate them for that. So I think that's the biggest thing, is to just make sure people are rewarded for the time and effort that they put into a project, even if the project was a failure, as long as they put in that time and effort and proved something, like helped you out in the long run, did what they were supposed to. I think they should be told that they're appreciated and that we're proud of them for that. But thank you.